Greetings, light workers. This is Oya Transformation, and this is your Oracle reading for March 29th, Sunday. I want to take a moment of silence to send love and light to the Bomber family who were victim of senseless gun violence in which their 22-year-old daughter was killed on Friday night. And we just want to give a little bit more love to them because they're going to need support to deal with this. Thank you, Spirit. We ask that you surround them with your love, that you hold them down, and that they need you probably more than they ever had before. Amen. Light workers, lovers of light, starseed. This is Sunday, 29th. Spirit guides, we call on you. Holy Spirit, through me, we ask you, what is the theme for this Sunday? What skills do you need? Not looking at the skills right now, but what is the theme? And imagination is the theme. I embrace and I nourish the creative aspect of my mind. You know, nourishing the creative aspect of your mind does not necessarily mean putting an art project together. It can, excuse me, it can mean thinking of things from a new perspective. So, the thought came to me that, we have people in our lives that come and they go, and as hard as it may be, how do you live knowing no one ever really leaves, but also knowing no one ever really stays? So our job as humans on this earth is to love them as much and as hard as we can when they are here. Because we don't know the time of the hour. But just like challenging circumstances come to pass, we all come to pass on this realm, in this realm. And whether you believe we come back or not, it's neither here nor there. But we do come and go. Babies are born and babies leave. And we are left to pick up the pieces and to find joy. And it is not immediate. These are the pains that help create us, will help make us better people in the long run. Everybody has a story. So what's in our toolbox for today? And that's the 6 of emotion. Memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately, without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be a more important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. thinking to move forward. And not try to clarify that. What else do you have for spirit guides from our chakras? What needs to be healed? What blockages need to be revealed? What chakra energies do we have that are fully developed that can help us walk through our sea of emotions today? And as we imagine things only getting better, what do our chakras rather, want us to know for? Excuse me. I switched around. I was doing the readings late night because I'm kind of a night owl. But the wee hours of the morning. So I started trying to do them now in the morning. So you guys catch me before all my, well, after my morning practices. But I'm a little gunky in the morning. So, what chakras, again, I digress. Again, what chakras, Holy Spirit through me, what chakra is calling to be recognized for what it brings to us this Sunday, March 29th. March is almost gone. Make it clear and concise. And we have forgiveness. Forgiveness. And that's from our crown chakra. And we haven't talked about this in a minute, but early on, I think a couple of months ago, forgiveness was very strong. And it's come again. So, nothing is new or different. We always have to reframe things over and over again. And that's what we call growth. We don't tell the same stories. Why? Because as we grow, we learn to see things differently. You know, that's the hope in this evolution and unfoldment we call life. Here on this earth school, we grow to forgive ourselves for holding stories and energies that would have us be less than. We learn to forgive those people we love for not quite meeting our expectations. Because, hello, they had their own journey. And meeting our expectations, I don't think, was at the top of their bucket list of what you need to do before you leave this world is to meet Vicky's expectations, because I am the center of the world. Well, I know all of us have a space somewhere that we're still holding on to. Well, I'm the center of my world. Yes, I am. But meanwhile, the entire world does not revolve around me. So I need to forgive myself for the places where I'm flawed that I know, places where I'm flawed that my friends and family lovingly show me. I need to forgive myself for the times when I was not open to hear. I need to forgive myself for the times when I was not willing to go to my spirit guides, my Holy Spirit through me, the source, and ask that I be worked with and molded in a way that those areas that I have had trouble with begin to smooth out. And if I'm able to do that, I am a lot less judgmental and righteous in places where you need me to stand for you. So, forgiveness. Imagine a world where we're all quick to forgive and less quick to be offended. Where we are emotional, yet our emotions are not so raw. Where we learn to cry readily through those hurts and get to a place where it don't quite hurt as much. So Spirit, what is the clear and concise message from our daily miracle deck? What can we look forward to as daily miracle today? And Spirit said, into his presence I would enter now. You can refuse to enter, but you cannot bar the door that Christ holds open. Come unto me, who holds it open for you. For while I live, it cannot be shut, and I live forever. This is talking about your light. This is talking about your breath. This is talking about that I am. This is talking about the self that lives forever, that lives within us. We can acknowledge it and grow through it to be beautiful human beings, the ones we are intended to be. Or we can nurture our hurts and be less. So this is the Christ consciousness asking us to go in this time of social isolation or social constraints, or 6 foot away. It's a good time to go in and be better. Go in and search for those places that need to be healed, so that when we come back out, excuse me, in a social way, we'll be just a little bit more kinder and a little bit more gentle and a little bit more understanding of each other's walk. I'm going to read this one again. Into his presence, into her presence, if the divine feminine is calling you. If the yin and the yang works together for our good, they live inside of us as breath. So into the presence, I would enter now. I can refuse to enter, but I cannot bar the door that the indwelling source holds open. Come into me, who holds it open to you. For a while, I live Amen. Come into me, who holds it open for you. For I live, and it cannot be shut. Source never dies. The I am never dies. That self part of you that is the knower never dies. So this is a good time to go in. Go in do some self-inventory. Imagine those things that we have that need to be healed are healed, and who would you be? Those emotions that we have that are unsettling are calls for us to look at what needs to be healed. And for today's reading, it's calling for us to forgive ourselves, to forgive our friends and family who are extensions of ourselves. As the late great Maya Angelou would say, we're always being our best. If we knew better, we would do better. And that's for all of us. And the other side of that coin is, if they told you who you are, believe them. So, with that mindset, we have to remember that everybody is doing the best that they can. Maybe not an awesome nation, but guess what? We are not here to judge. And it shouldn't be a whole, I like the should, but there is not a whole lot to be resentful with other people, because if they've shown you who they are and you keep putting your head underneath of their tire, it's getting cracked. Think about it. Your heart in the hand of a crusher is getting crushed. And whose fault is it then? It's okay. We did all that. And now it's time for forgiveness. Because we are here now. We have done what we've done. That's the past. The future is now budgeting to come forth as a new thing. Let's imagine a new thing that's more healthy, that's more loving, that's more supportive. Namaste. Thank you for listening. Be well.